Mr. Brendon Burns.
So, good evening. So I split up with my girlfriend. Wow, Brendon, you're breaking new ground. That's never happened to anyone, ever. You know, because I might have fucked up, miss. I might have fucked up. You know, because she was smarter than me, hotter than me, younger than me, 10 years younger than me. But if you are fucking someone 10 years younger than you, don't do it in front of the mirror. Yeah. I know, I did that and I actually found myself pondering, why is my dad doing my missus? Oh no. Better look at you. Ooh, I'm young again. But I don't know that I'm necessarily predisposed for single living again, you know? Well, I'm all right on my own. I'm not geared towards being the slut I once was. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, as a young man, I was just like, yeah, see ya. That's for your skin. Tell your friends. Whereas now, dare I say it, I'm a bit older and a bit more emotionally mature. Now I find the prospect of licking out a stranger in a hotel room fucking disgusting. It's horrible, you know? If you chuck 5 years of sobriety into the mix, and I don't have the time and space for courtship. And what's more, I've spent some time in LA this year, and, you know, there's no more vapid conversation than that little battle of, you know, I'm an actress, and I went to UCLA, and I want to be a model, and then I'm like, shut the fuck up! I don't fucking care! I just want to come and play Xbox. And you sound like you're going to get in the way of both of those things. I've tried to be single, and, you know, I have had some disastrous attempts at sex, like woeful, every guy's worst nightmare, like, you know, started crying, couldn't get it up, the lot, and I love the look of panic in young men's faces at that, just tell me that never happens ever! What will I do without 8 erections a day? Get on with your fucking life, that's what. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. A diminished libido is fucking awesome, isn't it, sir? Isn't it? Just like getting older is just a great big bag of thank God that bullshit's over. I can't wait till my head's proper bald. Look at this. What the fuck is this forehead vagina clinging on to? I got to pick my son up at school. The other kids call me cunthead. They're 12, they're too young for a C-bomb, madam. You young men out there with 8 erections a day, you're a moron and a fucking slave. Yeah. I don't need erections. I've got a barbecue. Fucking come on, put it up. Yeah. The Beefeater 3000, 5 burners of love. I've got a rotisserie. Hey. I want to cook a man. I do. Who needs erections when you can marinate, sir? I'm going on low-budget airlines on the off chance that we crash, and then I'm marinating fatty. All right, I'm not as sexy as I used to be, but I'm full of cake and fucking happy. Getting older is awesome. If I'd known, God damn it. I accept that I'm a mess. I used to be pretty. I used to be MTV pretty. Look at this. It's all melted. Oh. Well, I wasn't ready for a new shape of lady, you know? I was just, or flavour of lady. I know. And that's very important. It's the hallmark of a solid relationship. You know, like, is there a couple in here that have been together for more than 5 years? Anyone? Yes? See? And you know why, madam? Because you tasted mangoes downstairs. God bless your cotton face. He's not denying it. Look. He's got a face full of beef burger and rosemary or whatever the fuck you've got happening downstairs. He loves it. Because some people just taste gross. I sense I'm losing some of the women. Allow me to explain. I'm not saying like across the board, just with particular people. It's all about chemistry, you know? Because, well, all right, girls. You know when you share an apartment and you start to menstruate at the same time, right? Like, not immediately, obviously. Not like the deposit's cleared. But men get a bad rap. We're not as shallow as we profess, you know, and it's not like our emotions are, you know, are completely incapable of manifesting themselves physically. He goes, case in point, right? I used to work in a Thai restaurant, right? I had a lot of Thai food. I smelled like a Thai guy, right? So if you marry those two ideas, if you've spent a couple of years going down on the same woman, you start to smell like her downstairs. You do. You do. You're lonely, you're on the road, and just, bam, she's there. And I pulled this one girl after a gig, and I went to go down on her, and she tasted like... All right. You remember when you were a child and you used to get those square 9-volt batteries and stick your tongue on both the terminals? And... I know. And I had to stop. And you can't go like, your pussy's electric. That's mean. But I had to be honest, you know, and I had to just say, you know what, I'm not entirely sure I can do this. I'm still in love with someone else. And... faggot. What? See, isn't that what you women say that you want? And each and every time, that was exactly the reaction from women. They were fucking livid. Haywire. Like, well, just what the fuck am I supposed to do? And I was like, well, come on, you're a hot girl. You must have done this to hundreds of guys. And apparently that was offensive. And...